So the social selling system, I already kind of introduced it in the beginning of this live. I said we talked about it last week. I want to know in the comments, I know I already asked you this, but I didn't look at the comments and I don't want to go scroll all the way back. Who implemented the social selling system after last week's live? Let me hear you in the comments. Who has implemented it? And what are you seeing because of implementing it? Thanks, Adelaide. Go Billy. Go Billy. The company is amazing. Truth. Who has implemented it and what are you seeing because of it? And I'm going to share with you guys a few of the feedback little nuggets I've gotten. Number one, I have had more people on my lives since implementing the selling system than I have had in a long time. Awesome. The second thing I've gotten feedback on is, oh my God, the engagement I'm getting now is definitely more than I've ever had before. Awesome. And the third biggest piece of feedback is new sales from new customers. People that have maybe been following you for a while but haven't pulled the trigger yet are doing it, okay? Kristen just said I had more interaction and views during my live. That's amazing. You went live once and did it, Adelaide. That is awesome. We're gonna talk about a few of the success factors. I'm implementing more soon. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not going to get into the social selling system. You need to watch last week's team hangout to see the specific steps on how to do it. It's not complicated at all whatsoever, but there are 3 factors that are going to, number one, make it enjoyable. Because if we don't enjoy what we're doing, is anybody going to continue to do something that they don't enjoy doing? No, I'm not. If I don't like something, like now, okay, hear me out on this. That doesn't mean that, if I'm not in the mood to do something, I'm just going to be like, not doing that, right? To be successful, you have to show up even when you don't feel like doing something. What I'm saying, if something is not at all enjoyable, you don't love what you're doing, and you're having zero fun doing it, how consistent are you going to be with it? Okay, so number one is enjoyable. The second factor we're going to talk about is going to determine how effective the social selling system is, okay? It's one thing to do something, but how effective is it going to be for you? And we're going to talk about what controls that. And then the third is what type of momentum, what type of speed are you going to see when implementing it? And we're going to talk about the third success factor, okay? So the social selling system steps were all laid out in last week's team hangout. Tonight we're going to talk about the 3 success factors of the social selling system that need to be in place, okay? To be enjoyable, to be effective, and to determine the speed in which you're going to see momentum, all right? Does this make sense? So number one is enjoyable. How enjoyable is it going to be to implement the social selling system on your business, all right? That's going to be determined by your focus, okay? The reason I encourage you all to put a bundle together, to focus on the kudos, to pick your favorite 5 products, to pick your favorite collection, whatever it is you're going to be featuring for the entire month of March, you have to know what your focus is. Do you want to know why do you want to know why focus determines how enjoyable your business is going to feel? It's because if you don't have a focal point, you're going to feel overwhelmed. And how enjoyable do people feel when they are stressed and overwhelmed? Like zero zilch, never going to happen, okay? So if you want to show up every day and be able to let your creative juices flow and be able to really focus on your content and focus on what problems you can solve and focus on how to put your own little unique spin and twist on things, you have to know what you're focusing on. If it's eyeshadows one day, lip products the next day, this collection the third day, that thing the fourth day, you're going to be all over the boards. And guess what? You're going to feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel stressed. You're going to confuse your network. And you are not going to enjoy this business. That's just the facts of it. If you feel overwhelmed, you are not going to be productive. And when you struggle and you are not productive, nobody enjoys that feeling. Those are not emotions that anyone enjoys feeling. All right, so number one is you have to pick a focus. If you haven't done that yet, yeah, it's the 5th of the month. Who cares? We can only control what we can control. Pick it now. Put a bundle together now. I shared in the team page with you guys what mine is for the month. You could just focus on the kudos. You could put the kudos with a collection like I do and call it your bundle. You can pick your favorite collection. You could put your favorite 5 products together and just put that, on repeat every day and just mix up the colors that you're using, all right? But you must have a focus so that you can get creative and you can have fun with it. And that allows you to enjoy what we do. You guys, we don't have a hard job, all right? Like today, I'm driving home from getting some stuff that Rylan needs for the play, and there's these men on the side of the road that have this giant sledgehammer, and they are like pounding this metal thing that was sticking up out of the ground. I have no idea what they were doing. And I'm looking at this man, and I'm like, holy crap. Like, number one, beating up your body. Number two, he is standing literally like 1.5 feet away from where cars are driving by his head. And number three, it was freaking cold outside, like, and raining off and on, and like all the things, right? And it's moments like those. I know this sounds crazy, but y'all know how passionate I am about this business. And I hate when people say to me, oh my God, it's so hard. No, it's not. Hard compared to what? This is not physically demanding. This is not rocket scientists. We legitimately get paid to do makeup and skincare and share our lives with people. So you have to find a way to make that enjoyable so it's something you want to show up every day and do. Because number two success factor of the social selling system, working to find success in your business, is consistency, okay? Consistency is what's going to determine if this is effective or not. You can do the social selling system here, there, once a week, maybe twice a week, when you have time, okay? But until you start doing it consistently, and I mean every day consistent, guys. Now, does that mean you can't take a self-care Sunday off? Or something pops up on a Friday and life happens and you can't do it? Obviously, no. Those days will happen. I'm talking, what is your norm? I'm talking, do you look at this business and view it as being a successful entrepreneur who is a businesswoman? Or do you just look at it as something you dabble in? Because if you treat it as a hobby, you're going to get paid as a hobby. If you treat it as a business and you show up consistently for it, you're going to get paid like it's a business, okay? And how consistent you are will determine how effective the social selling system is for your business. Again, whether you're day one in the business or you've been in the business for years with me, okay? This is one of those things where more is more, okay? If you can show up 4, 5, 6 days a week on live, even if it's for 5 minutes, you guys, have everything done. You're getting ready in the morning with your kids or for work for the day or whatever it is that your life looks like. But if it is a priority to you, you make time for it, okay? There's no, I don't have time. You guys, I used that excuse for a long time. Oh my God, I'm so busy. I need more hours in the day. No, I needed to get my butt in bed earlier at night and wake up earlier in the morning and put myself on a different routine. And guess what? It transformed a whole lot of things. All right? If you want to be successful, you will find a way. You will find a way. And how consistent you are with the social selling system is success factor number 2. The more consistent you are, the more success you're going to see. Because success factor number 3 is quality. And the more you do something, the better you get. So all 3 of these tie hand in hand with one another. If you're enjoying it, you're going to want to do it more. If you do it more, you're going to get better. If you get better, you're going to produce more quality content, okay? Again, it's not rocket science. It's just who's going to do the things, okay? So I said it's got to be enjoyable. That's our focus. Pick a focus so you're not overwhelmed. How effective it's going to be is going to be determined by success factor number 2, which is consistency. The more consistent you show up, the more effective this system will be. And number 3 is speed, momentum. The faster you're going to grow, the faster you're going to go is going to be based on you picking a focus, showing up consistently with it, and now how much quality are you bringing when you're showing up, okay? Your skills will get better, your lives will get less scary, your flow will eventually work itself out, okay? That all takes time, but what you can control is the quality in which you're showing up. So you guys remember the 4 E's of our business that I talk about all the time? When you show up for your business, what are you doing? Are you educating? Are you entertaining? Are you encouraging and empowering people, or are you engaging, okay? Are you doing one of those 4 things all the time? The more you do those 4 things, the more value you're going to provide for your network. All right, every single day, show up and teach something. Education. Yesterday, I used BB cream to show people that like to have a dewy finish how you can use BB cream to get gorgeous dewy finish glow. Today, I did the liquid foundation. So I talked about those people that like to have completely weightless makeup on their face and like to have a matte finish, all right? So learn one thing about the different face products. Now, that's not me jumping all over the boards, because my bundle for March comes with a foundation of your choice. So each day I'm picking a new palette and a new foundation. Everything else is exactly the same, just mixed up a little bit with different colors, okay? So I'm on repeat, but every day I'm showing up. I do my morning live where I am, providing motivation. I'm providing, even when I post my finished looks, you guys, I always have some sort of encouraging message with it. Go look at my business page. You guys will see this in motion, okay? But how fast you go and the momentum you build in this business will be determined by the amount of value you're providing when you show up, all right? The quality in which your content is providing. So remember those 4 E's, and make sure when you're posting something, make sure when you're going live, make sure when you're showing up on social media, using the social media selling system, the social selling system, that you're checking one, if not all of those 4 E's of social media marketing, okay? But those are the 3 success factors, you guys. That's it. This is not complex. This is not complicated. If you want to enjoy your business, pick a focus so you don't feel overwhelmed. If you want to be effective with the social selling system, show up consistently. That's probably the one that you're going to see the biggest, quickest change by doing. If you challenge yourself to show up every single day, go live, do the 21-day live challenge, do the live a day in March challenge, do whatever you have to do to hold yourself accountable. But if you want the social selling system to be effective, consistency is what will determine it. And then how fast you build momentum in your business, enjoying what you're doing, showing up consistently, how fast that success train is going to take off is legitimately going to be fueled by the level in which you're providing value. That's it, you guys. These 3 success factors take the social selling system and they make it happen. Because it's one thing to do something, it's another to get results from it. And there's no point in doing something if you're not going to be working towards getting better at it and building success. That's the whole point of this business. It's limitless. You can sponsor 9 million people a day. You can sell 9 million mascaras a day. There's nobody saying, oh, Billy, you've hit your quota for the day. Oh, Billy, you're only worth this much. Oh, Billy, nope, you've sponsored 2 people. You can't There's no one determining our success besides ourselves. This is a limitless opportunity that if you take a proven system that works and you implement it using the 3 success factors that we talked about tonight, you, my friend, are going to look back 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, a year from now, and you're going to have a completely different business, a completely different team, and a completely different paycheck. And that is legitimately my wish for every single one of you. You're worth it, you deserve it, and if you work hard at it, you'll get it. I love you guys. I got to get to the school for Rylan. I hope everybody has an incredible evening. If you took value away from this, let me know in the comments. What's a takeaway? What's your goal? Share some inspiration with us. Let's keep this conversation going. In the comments, you guys, let's lift each other up. Let's build each other up. Let's freaking level up together. Enough playing small. Get out of your own way. We can do incredible things, and we have the most amazing platform and vehicle to do it. This opportunity is a gift, and it can take you to places you've never dreamed possible. But you've got to do it. You've got to do it for you. Nobody else can do it for you. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.